we want to talk about refueling your life, especially if you're feeling stuck. Okay, and many of us might actually be at this point. You know, the year has been really, really hectic, and maybe there are just other things as well that had contributed to you feeling stuck at this point. And my guest in studio now is Winnie Kinyua. She's a motivational speaker, and she's here to talk to us about fueling our life from average to epic.
Oh, yes.
Wow, that is quite the transition.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. But tell me about a bit about your journey even as a speaker. I understand you've focused quite a bit of your time and energy on speaking to people who haven't realized their situation,
Yeah.
or I mean their potential, or have been in situations where they've just felt like they're done.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Jace, for having me. My journey as a speaker, or in especially in that particular area, that is talking to people who have lost hope in life, talking to people who are really discouraged in life, and those who are stuck at a certain point in life. Started from a time I was really stuck in life. And because I made a decision of taking action towards getting unstuck.
Okay.
And along the journey, it's a journey. Getting unstuck is a journey. Along the journey, I realized there are so many people who are behind me. They are really stuck and they don't know where to start. They don't know how to come out of it. Because after getting unstuck, I realized a lot that is in me, a lot of potential, a lot of abilities, a lot of talents that were not being used.
Okay.
So I got asking myself, how many people are living a life of average with so many talents that are not being used simply because they don't know what they carry.
Right.
Yes.
Even our previous guest was talking about how, you know, many of us are actually sort of living in a sort of prison, and we're trying to escape it. And I think globally we can see trends of that, where people have these lives that it's almost just for social media. It's just to ringa for people. We're just trying to keep up with the Joneses.
Yeah.
But internally we're actually not happy. And I think the statistics on mental health, suicide rates as well, even for celebrities, are really a testament to that. So, you know, when we talk about, because you seem to kind of resonate with the same as far as people almost being in some sort of prison.
Yeah.
Just explain that from your perspective and relate it to this feeling of being stuck.
Being stuck. Just like you said, statistics show that out of 10, only 3 are happy with the kind of life they are living.
Wow.
But people want to, you know, inwardly you're not happy, you're not comfortable, and you're not living the kind of a life that you should be living. But outwardly, you want to show people that you're okay, you're comfortable, everything is okay, you know. And that is the point where you'll find someone sinking because they don't want to shout,
Yeah.
they don't want to scream, they don't want to ask for help. So they end up sinking, people thinking, that one is okay. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
and the main reason that has caused people unhappiness in this life is people are living out of their purpose. Most of us have not realized what we were sent to do here on earth. At the moment you start living life out of your purpose, at some point you'll get stuck.
Yeah.
Because the abilities, each one of us, we have an assignment to fulfill here on earth. There's no one that was created without an assignment. There's no one that came here on earth by a mistake. No. And we are not empty. I usually say we are vessels. If you look from the scriptures, 2 Timothy, we are told, it says, in a house, there are vessels of different kinds. Others, they are for special purpose. Others to be used for ordinary purpose. That means if we are vessels, we have something inside us. No one is empty.
Okay.
And we were given those abilities to fulfill a certain purpose.
Yeah.
And so the moment people find themselves living out of their purpose, simply because they haven't realized what they were sent here on earth to do, at some point they'll find themselves stuck.
All right.
I'll give an example with a fish. If you take a fish out of water and you put it on a dry land, that fish will die. But why? Because it was not designed to live on dry land, but in water. If you take a chicken in water, it will die. Why? It was not designed to live in water, but on dry land. Same case to us. anytime you're doing that which you're not called to do, at some point in life, you'll find yourself stuck. Yes.
Wow, great analogy there. And maybe I can just circle this back to your own experience too, because you mentioned in the beginning there was a point where you felt stuck.
Yeah.
And I think it will be great for us to kind of hear from someone who's managed to get themselves unstuck. How, first of all, you ended up feeling stuck, how you even identified that you were stuck, because I think sometimes, you know, we're not happy, we're a bit frustrated, but pia maisha is hard for everybody, right? So there's that point where you're just like, it's also that I need to just double down and dig in.
Yes.
You know, is that being stuck? Because I don't want us to walk
Yeah,
away
it is.
feeling that life should just be easy, though.
No, it is. You're stuck. The moment you start feeling, I need to do something, I need a change, you know, I need to act, you're stuck.
Okay.
And that is why the feeling comes that you want to act. Remember, that which we call feeling, instinct, is God speaking to us. God speaks through our hearts and our mind. So the moment you start feeling, I need a change, I need to do this, it's God speaking. And he keeps on speaking to you.
Okay.
Many a times, people will feel like you see someone do something and you're like, that should be me. I should be doing that. But then you know very well that is what you're supposed to be doing, but you're not acting on it. You're stuck.
But where does sort of, you know, challenges and obstacles, you know, struggle, you know, grit, all of that come in? Because life isn't always going to be easy. Even when there are people walking in their purpose, it's not that it's a smooth slope.
It's not.
Right? So, you know, how does one make sure that they're not saying that they're stuck in something when maybe they kind of just need to be a bit more courageous, persevere a little longer, or at least work a little harder and realize that this is just the night and, you know, the morning is about to come?
That period of being stuck is very important. And maybe I should explain how you realize, how you get to know that you're stuck.
Yeah.
So that you don't just sit there thinking, am I stuck? Is this feeling coming to tell me I'm stuck in life or something? When we talk about being stuck in life, there's a major, generally there's a point in life where someone is stuck because you need to come out and do what you're supposed to do. But in between, remember, life is a journey. In this journey, there are areas in life you get stuck, like career, business, relationship, or even habits. Someone has a certain habit or character, and they know very well, with this habit, I may not be able to reach where I want to go. You know very well you're supposed to do away with the habit, but you don't know how to get rid of the habit. You're stuck. At that point, you're stuck. You're in a business, you know you're supposed to do something extra in this business, but you don't know how. You're stuck. Some people are stuck in marriages and relationships. You know very well something is not working. Something needs to be corrected. Something needs to change. But you keep telling yourself, okay, you just know, but you don't act. You're stuck. Same case in career. There's someone who is in a certain career. They know they are supposed to be doing more. They should deliver more to the organization, but they are not doing that. Could be because they don't know how to do that. Could be because they are not taking action. This person is stuck. Yes.
Okay. And I want to relate this to some questions that I have from the previous segment that we didn't touch on. But someone, for example, is saying that I have powerful investment ideas that I think God is telling me I'm not supposed to be employed, but to be deployed, as far as what that life has an assignment for all of us. And to someone here who's saying that they have maybe some ideas, but they are stuck. And one of the areas people will say they're stuck is in the capital to begin. How do you approach that?
First of all, you have an idea. It's good she or he realizes that the idea comes from God. You understand? So the number one thing is pray about the idea. And as you pray about the idea, again, you should take action. Because anytime you have an idea and you don't implement it, it remains as an idea. It will never help you.
Yeah.
It will never help another person.
Right. Or someone else might do it and they prosper and you're just there.
You'll be sitting there looking at someone do it and you're like, that should have been me.
Right.
But then you didn't take action. So what I would tell such a person is, take action. And you need to sit down and write. This power in writing. You need to sit down and write the idea and then get to understand what do you want to achieve through this idea.
Yeah.
If the motive is right, God will support the idea. You understand? And most of the time, people get ideas, but you compare yourself with another person. You're like, if so and so, with all the experience, with all the talents and abilities, they have not tried this idea. Who am I to try? But that is where the Holy Spirit tells us, don't compare yourself with others. You're unique in your own way. If God gave you the idea, it's because he knows, he knew, he has put all that is required for that idea to become a success.
Yeah.
I'll give, for example, a story of these guys who are called to swim. There was this rich man with a very beautiful lady, a very beautiful daughter. And so everyone in the neighborhood wanted to marry this daughter. So he called all those guys and took them to a river. And he asked them to swim. And the river was full of crocodiles. So he told them, swim. Whoever will get to swim up to the other side of the river is the person that will marry my daughter. Why? Because that will tell me this is a courageous guy. You understand? So every guy was standing there staring at the crocodiles in the river. But as they were looking, immediately a guy was inside and already swimming. And he really swam to the other side of the river. So by the time he was out, everyone was clapping. And as people are clapping, him is asking, who pushed me? You understand? So he didn't get to the river because he wanted someone pushed him.
Okay.
And the moment he got inside, he didn't think he had the ability to swim and come out alive, you know? But because he took the risk, he, at that point,
he was forced to take up the risk.
Yes. At that point, it was, either make it.
Swim or be eaten.
Make it or make it. You know, he didn't have an option.
Yeah.
And then he later realized these were not crocodiles. These were just plastic crocodiles.
Wow.
You see, so most of the time we have an idea. We don't want to get into it because we fear failing. We fear we are going to fail, you know. But the moment you get inside and you get everything in action, the idea moving, you implement the idea, you realize you have a lot of power. You have a lot of ability that you had not realized.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. What a great encouragement from you here this morning that indeed we need to get unstuck.
Yes,
I think the world needs us to be unstuck because there are things that we contribute, you know, there are ideas that you have, there's plans and projects that you need to set up, and for as long as we are stuck, they will never see the light of day.
They will never see the light of day.
Wow. Thank you very much for coming and sharing this encouragement with us. My time is already finished. But how can people reach you? Maybe they want to have a session with you, at least follow a bit more with your work and find some more encouragement.
On social media, Facebook is Winnie Kenywa. My phone number is 0727 9641 13.
Okay, you can repeat that one more time.
0727 9641 13.
Yeah.
And I also mentor people in sales career. And you can get me through my phone number and then we'll talk about it.
Okay.
Yes.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. Shout out to you, Lois from Taveta. You're saying today's Monday is just different. Wow. So many lessons, especially as a woman. And you're saying thank you for the show. And thank you to you guys. Thank you, first of all, to my guests. I think they've been fantastic today. We've had some really fantastic, vibrant conversations, setting us straight even as we begin the brand new week. Thank you guys for watching. Let's meet you again tomorrow for even more Full Circle with Joyce. Until then, God bless you. Remember to stay safe, wear your mask and sanitize. Until then, ciao.